Okay, so we have 23 different pairs of chromosomes in our DNA, right? And also our DNA is 99.5% identical to the rest of the people living in this planet. However, we're so unique and different from the rest of the people, that's because we have variants in our DNA, and that is what 23andMe explores and wants you to know more about it. So, my name is Mateus and Nico.
I'm Nico Mercado.
And we've done some extensive research on this topic, and in this company we read some scientific and business articles. We found it really interesting, and I hope you guys found it as well. So today we're going to cover how the company was founded. We're going to cover how the services the company offers, as well as how it works, and then we're going to move to the future plans, as well as their partnerships. So, how it got started and historical background. So the company was founded in 2006 in California by Anne and two of her partners. At that time, Anne was married to the Google co-founders, so he helped with over $4 million to the project. That's pretty much how it started. In 2013, the company faced some challenges. The FDA received some complaints about inaccurate results, so they prohibited 23andMe of selling their products, and so that's what happened. In 2015, the FDA and 23andMe came to some agreements, and they were able to sell their products again to the general public. And right now, 23andMe has currently 1 million registered customers in their DNA database. So now I'm going to pass to Nico, and he's going to explain how this company works.
So how the company works. First, the customer has to choose between one of the two options. The first option is Ancestry. It's about $100. You will get information on your ancestry composition, Neanderthal, ancestry, haplogroups, share and compare, where you can share and compare your results with relatives that have gone through the same process, and DNA groups, which will connect you with other customers that have had similar results and DNA to you. The second option is Health and Ancestry, so it'll include all the package of Ancestry and more information on carrier status to see if you are a carrier for any inherited conditions such as heart disease, fibrosis, or even a hearing loss. And also will show wellness to see if health, lifestyle choices and health opportunities, and more information on traits to see what to expect for the future. So after you choose from one of the two options, 23andMe will provide a saliva collection kit. And this kit, and for those of you that are afraid of blood or any medical procedure, you have nothing to worry about because this process is simple. All you have to do is spit into a tube and then send it right back to the company. Approximately 6 to 8 weeks later, you will get results, and these results are trustworthy because, as Mateus mentioned earlier, they are FDA approved, and they have highly professional scientists working in certified labs to get these results out to you. So 23andMe also believes strongly in privacy. Customers have the option to stay private or share their information. If they do share their information, it will be used for academic research. And one interesting fact to note is that one person's results can contribute to over 230 studies in any various diseases. So customers are highly encouraged to do so. Some of the academic institutions, as you can see above, that work closely with 23andMe include University of Cambridge, MIT, Harvard, the University of Chicago, and Stanford University. Some industries that work closely with 23andMe include Biogen and Genentech, and they also work closely with some nonprofit organizations such as the National Parkinson's Foundation and the Michael J. Fox Foundation. So moving forward, as Mateus mentioned, they have one of the world's largest database for DNA and genetics, but since it's a fairly new program, they know that this number can increase, and by doing this, they hope to collaborate with fellow or other professional organizations to hopefully find faster solutions to these diseases and be more accurate and effective. Now I'm going to pass it back to Mateus to conclude our presentation.
So, in conclusion, we talked about how the company was founded in 2006 with Google's help, and then we moved on to how the company works, the services they offer, and and the saliva kit for DNA collection. And then we moved on to the future plans of the company, the partnerships they have with the Ivy League schools as well as private companies and research institutes. And so we want to make sure you guys understand the core values of 23andMe, which is to help people access and benefit from their human genome. And that reflects in what the founder of the company and said to democratize and make genetics accessible to the public. Thank you all for listening. Do you have any questions?